Good morning, students.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So we have now 33 participants. Okay. So in the last class, we were looking after this ISO to ortho and ortho to ISO, how to draw this orthographic projections and how to draw these isometric projections. So we have seen the first drawing with this one. Okay. Am I audible properly or my voice is breaking?
No, sir. Clear,
No,
sir.
sir, it's clear.
Okay. So we have seen this first drawing and then we have seen this second one, and this part we have half done. We have drawn this isometric view, but we have to draw its orthographic projection. Once we draw this, your 2 units will be over. Okay, your 2 units will be over. I want to show you today the glimpse of your syllabus. So let me share you one screen. Yeah, I hope the syllabus content is visible to all of you. And we have seen the introduction to your computer aided drafting, the first unit that is complete. Now, instead of directly moving on to 3D modeling, we have started with your 2D modeling, and in continuity to that, we have also seen this unit number 3. If you will see the content, conversion of pictorial views into orthographic view and vice versa. Okay, orthographic to isometric, isometric to orthographic. Okay, so if any one of them will be given, you have to draw the another one. Okay, so today we are going to end this unit number 3. So unit 1 is complete, unit 3 is complete. If you will see your unit number 4, it is projection of solid, type of solid, projection of solids in simple position, projection of solid with axis inclined to one reference plane and parallel to other plane using first angle projection. So this part, unit number 4, also comes under your 2D drawing category. Okay, but to maintain your interest level, now after ending this unit number 3, I would like to introduce you with your 3D modeling. Okay, now you have sufficient fundamental information or fundamental knowledge about this AutoCAD. So to nurture your curiosity level, I will now start after this unit 3, the 3D modeling. In this, we will see basic 3D commands. Then we will see how to draw simple geometries using those 3D commands. What is Boolean operation? How it everything related to 3D modeling. Okay. And after finishing this unit number 2, again, we will come back to our projection of solid. Okay. So this I am leaving up to you as per your interest, whether you want to start with 3D modeling or you want to start with projection of solid. So I would like to take your opinion. So you can give your opinion in the chat box. Where is chat? Chat. Okay. So you can write 3D or PS I'm writing. PS means projection of solids. Okay. So you can give your opinion. In the chat box, you can see I have written 3D or PS. Any one of your choice you see, write in the chat box. I want to see you want to go for projection of solid first or you want to go for 3D modeling. Write in the chat box. So here I can see more votes are coming for your 3D modeling. Okay, so that is fine. We will, after the ending this ISO 2 ortho, we will start with 3D modeling. In that we will see what is your extrude, what is loft, what is sweep. There are certain commands that are useful to draw any product, 3D geometry of any product. Okay, so this is about your unit number 2 and your unit number 5. Okay, now if you will see at the bottom, that is your unit number 5. It is nothing but demonstration of simple team design project. Okay, so whatever you have learned in your unit 1, 2, 3 and 4, using those skills, okay, you have to do some project. You have to make a team, okay, and then you have to identify that this product I want to draw using this AutoCAD software. Any basic help, or while drawing that object in this AutoCAD software, how to proceed, everything I will help you how to complete that, and that will be the end of your GDM course. Okay, so let's now come to our topic once again, the one which we are looking here. Okay, now this isometric drawing is visible to you. Now I want your participation till now. What are the things that we have studied in this GDM course and what you have learned? I want to listen one by one. Okay, I will write here on the screen. Okay, so you people will tell me one by one what you have learned from the beginning. Okay, start with the beginning. Let me take some color. Okay, so I will write here. So you can unmute yourself or you can type in the chat box. Both methods you can follow, or we can take a separate window as well. Yeah, that is good. Annotations. Yeah. Starting with one student has written graphic communication. So we have seen what is the meaning of graphic communication, what is engineering drawing. Okay, so I will write introduction. In introduction, we have seen what is your graphics language or graphics communication. Okay. Similarly, you have seen different type of drawings. Very good.
Projection.
Type of we have seen different type of drawings. It can be artistic drawing or it can be technical drawing. Then we have also seen different type of lines. It is difficult to write on this screen fast. Okay. So starting with your point number one, that is your introduction. Introduction to, I will write short form GDM. In this we have seen what is meaning of this drawing, what, how many types. Then you have seen about your lines, what are different type of lines, where they are used. Okay, you have seen projections, projection methods. I am highlighting this point, projection methods, because this is very important for your examination. Projection methods. Okay, then we have seen uh, first angle projection method, third angle projection method. I will write here first angle and third angle. Okay, then we have seen your dimensioning methods, dimensioning styles, rather I can write. Then coordinate systems. We have seen coordinate systems. Uh, Applications of your engineering graphics. Yes, we have seen this. Applications in different engineering streams. Okay, and lettering also we have seen here. I will write lettering. Okay, then we have seen what is your in coming to AutoCAD. In AutoCAD, we have seen started with your again coordinate systems also. In this category you can take it. Now we have seen different planes also in your introduction to GDM. What are different planes? Okay, then coordinate system, its theory, its principle, equipments used in your engineering drawing, or equipments equipments or instruments also we can write instruments. Okay, then coming to AutoCAD, first we have seen introduction to AutoCAD. In introduction we have seen its parent company. Parent company is Autodesk. Then version we are using, educational version we are using. In the laboratory system, we have 2016 educational version. Then after this, we have seen different type of commands. In type of commands, we have seen draw commands. We have seen modify commands. Okay. Then how to draw 2D drawings, six in numbers, 2D drawing examples we have practiced. Okay. Then using your coordinate system, also using 3 coordinate systems. We have drawn few figures. I think they are 3 numbers. And thereafter, we have seen your orthographic projections. Orthographic projections, and as well as along with this, we have also seen your isometric projections. Okay, so in these things, we have learned so many commands in your AutoCAD. If we will list some of the important commands here, let me take some other color. Yeah, and now I am writing here the list of commands that is in your mind. AutoCAD commands. Okay, starting with, or let me write as numbers. Okay, start whenever we open our AutoCAD, we start with units, then limits, then zoom, then you have learned line, command, line I have written. In line also, there is one more type we have seen in the previous class, X line, that is basically used as construction lines, okay, or projection lines. Keep in your mind, that is revision part, a complete revision. Okay, I'm going for now. You have seen how to draw circle.
Rectangle.
Again in circle, questions can be asked, what are the different ways you can draw a circle in your AutoCAD? So we can specify the center and give the diameter. You can specify the center and you can give the radius. There is one more method, tangent, tangent, radius. Okay, what is this option? I will show you. And you have used rectangle command.
Dim style.
Okay, rectangle I will write. Then 8 number, you have first given dimension. For dimension, the command is your dim. So in your dimensioning command, you have seen that when it is not looking properly, so you have gone for dim style.
Hatch.
Very good. You have also seen hatch command,
Trim.
trim command,
Mirror command.
move command,
Array.
array command.
Copy.
Very good.
Auto mode.
Array. Then
Fix command.
14 number I will write here. One by one, one by one. So after array, someone in array also we have seen two type of arrays. First is your polar, in which you are doing circular patterning, and the second one is your rectangular. Okay, so we have used array, and then what you said, offset.
Copy.
Okay, copy, offset command. 15 is your copy.
Fillet command.
Which command?
Fillet.
Fillet. Okay, very good. Fillet, and likewise you have used also camphor command. 17.
Text command.
Generate region.
Yeah, camphor, and starting from here 18 number we have seen region. 19. Just now one student told me what is that command?
Sir, mirror command.
Mirror. Very good. Mirror command we have seen. Then anything left?
Text command. Text
Oh,
command.
yes, text command. Very good. So these are the
Explore command.
explode. Very good. Explode command we have used. Anything else? This much space is left.
ISO
Rotate.
Very good. So 22 is your ISO draft. ISO draft. 23 is your rotate. Okay. Anything else? Plot command also we have seen. How to plot. Plot command we have seen. Anything else?
Stretch command.
Stretch command. Very good. 25 is your stretch. We have seen stretch command. Anything else? Okay, so here are some of the most commonly used commands in our AutoCAD that we have used till now. Okay, so in this, suppose we have to categorize, let me take some other color. Suppose in this I want to do some categorization, okay, for draw. What are the, as I have told you earlier, there are two command categories, what is draw commands and what is modify commands. Okay, so let's start with draw. In this list, what are the draw commands that I will circle? So starting with 1, this line is a draw command, X line is a draw command, circle is a draw command, rectangle is a draw command, dimension style, dimension we can keep in draw command category. Then hatch is your draw command. Anything else? This text that you have written here, this is your draw command. Now, the green color that I have circled, that comes under the category of draw commands. Okay, so why I have told you, this is another objective question that can be asked during your Viva. List any 5 draw commands. So the commands are on your screen. Just you have told me, I have just written. Okay, now come to your modify commands. For modify commands, I am using some different color. Now let's see what are those modify commands. So this dim style will come under your modify. This trim will come under your modify, move will come under your modify command, offset will come under your modify command category, array will come under your modify, or array we can use in both category, because okay, let's keep it in modify category. This copy is your modify, fillet is modify, camphor is modify, okay. Region is not modify, we will keep mirror, we will keep in modify, explode we can keep in your modify, because we are already something is there and we are modifying something to that, okay. So iso draft is not modify, rotate is your modify command, because some entity is drawn and we are rotating it. Plot, I cannot say that this is modify, but your stretch is your modify, okay. Rest that is not circled, they can be categorized like general commands, okay. So if in the examination or viva it is asked list any 5 modify commands, then you have to write this trim, move, offset, array, copy, fillet, camphor, explode, mirror, rotate, stretch, as you can see here on your screen, okay. So these are the things that we have studied till now. So just to revise you that or brush up that what we have studied till now, I have written all these things. Okay, now again, I will start with our AutoCAD. Let me open our drawing file. Okay. So in ortho to iso, we have seen this one. We have seen this one. Today is this part. Now, once again, I want to ask from my students, anyone who tried to draw something in AutoCAD and he wants to showcase his work to the entire class. So you can raise your hands or you can unmute yourself. I will make you co-host so that you can share your computer screen and you can show what you did to the rest of the class. Anyone? Is there anyone? If there is anyone who has drawn something or he's facing some problem, okay, so that also you can discuss here. So if anyone in the class have drawn something, you can share your screen and you can discuss with me. No one? If there is no one who is trying to draw at your home, so I feel you should practice, okay. So if you have that software and you are facing any problem in installation or while drawing anything you are facing some problem how to draw that, so you feel free to contact me, okay. Now, is there anyone? Once again, I'm asking, or shall I continue with my lecture? Okay, I got the answer.
Sir, I have drawn last class diagrams, exercise 2.
You have drawn exercise 2. Last
Yes,
time
sir.
you have shown one figure, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can show whatever you have drawn.
Okay, sir.
That, yes. What is your roll number?
Double
106.
one. Yes, sir.
Okay, I am going to make you as co-host. Now you can share your screen. It will be visible. Permission is given to you. Yes, very good. Beautiful. This is looking very good. The isometric view that you have drawn, it is looking like some realistic pillars have been drawn at the four corner. And you have given the dimensions also. And in orthographic projections, you have used green color for your dimension lines, light blue color for your dimension text, yellow color he has used for projection lines, and black color is for your main drawing or we can say object line in simple words, object line. So right view on left hand side of your front view, left hand side of your front view, there is right hand side view. Okay, always remember, because during oral viva, all my students, just listen carefully. In your viva, people will using first angle projection. Keep this in mind. Whatever we are drawing this, whatever we are drawing here, we are following first angle projection method. Okay, first angle projection method. Let me write in the chat box so that it will be in your memory. Angle projection method. In short form, if I have to write, I will write first angle projection method, FAPM. So all of you type in the chat box FAPM. FAPM is representing first angle projection method. Okay, and one drawing is there as well. One of your friend has drawn, and it is looking very good. Okay. So examination or your viva, the question can be asked in your first angle projection. Front view we can keep as your reference, front view, and then it on which side your right side view will come. So always remember, right will come to the left hand side of your front view. Reverse, and your right hand side, your left hand side view will come. This is applicable for first angle projection. Exactly the reverse is there for your third angle projection method. Okay, so any other student? I really appreciate uh, your approach, Rohit 106. And I, what I will say that students also, you please try to do draw these things. Wherever you are finding any difficulty, can consult me. I will try to resolve your issue. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any others? Okay, now you can stop sharing your screen. Okay, what you have drawn, you can send it on my WhatsApp. Okay, that snapshot, the drawing that you have drawn, you can share the snapshot on my WhatsApp number. Any other students, or shall I share my screen? Okay, so I hope there is no other student. So let's start with our work that we have left half done in our previous class. We have done up to here only, where we have drawn this isometric view. Now we have to draw its orthographic projection. Okay, so all my dear students, just pay attention. We will start with, now here you can see the options are changed. Here some modeling is coming, box, extrude, polysolid. Okay, everything is looking different. Okay, so how this is coming, let me tell you. At the bottom here, at the bottom line, you can see where we are changing this ortho mode. Okay, when you will go to the left hand side, you will see one symbol of gear. One small gear is there, and workspace switching it is written. Okay, so earlier it was drafting and annotations. Okay, and now I have checked it to 3D modeling. Okay, so let me go back to our drafting mode only. When we will start our 3D modeling, then I will switch on to the 3D modeling. But for your information, keep in your mind, wherever you see, suppose you are going to any system lab and you see that here some other options are coming, and it is different with what is taught in the classroom. So you can switch from here, workspace setting. Okay, this is your drafting mode. Okay, when we will start our 3D modeling, then we will go on to this 3D modeling or 3D basics. So now we will keep in drafting mode. I need to draw one rectangle. So for that, I will start with line command. Line, enter. It is asking to specify the first point. So let's start from here. Okay, switch on the ortho because I need horizontal and vertical lines. Width I will take 297. Then in vertical upward direction, I want to move to 10. That is the size of our A4 size paper. Okay, of that size, I am taking this box. 297 again. I am simply specifying the distance and giving the direction using this cursor. If I will suppose here is my endpoint of this line. Okay, now you can see. If I want to draw some line just below this, I need to move my cursor in downward direction, and I have
ఎటు పోనీయరు పాగాలు పట్టి తోకలు కట్టుకొని పోరు మీకైతే
some,
శివాని కాలేజ్కి ఒక 20 రోజులేవా ఆటో ఎక్కితే
some sound is coming from the back side. Please mute yourself. 1047. Please mute yourself. Okay. So now we were completing our this rectangular box. So you need to write 210 in downward direction. So your box will be complete. Okay. So the margin we have drawn. After this, I need to draw our reference line. Reference line is we used to draw from the midpoint. How to identify the midpoint? Okay, when you take your cursor to any line, you will see you have to pay attention. Two triangles are coming now. Okay, two inverted green color triangles are visible at the intersection of your cursor. Okay, now you need to move it in upward direction, and once you will reach the midpoint, what you will observe, there is only one green color triangle. Okay, so this is your midpoint, and there you can see one pop-up is there that is showing you that this is the midpoint. Okay, so from there you need to draw a line up to the next midpoint, and this is our reference line. After this, I have to write XY as my reference line. So I will click on this text command, and I will specify the corner where I want to write. If you remember, you have to change this text height. Text height, you can keep it as 8 or 6. Anything you can keep. I will write capital X, and I will move it to my desired location. Switch off this ortho, or it will move only in horizontal and vertical direction, and bring this line to one side. Okay, now you copy this, Control C on your keyboard, and Control V is for pasting. Where I want to paste, the location where you want, you can place it, and edit this to Y, capital Y. So this XY is representing our reference line. Okay, now you have to draw one partition line here. Let me draw this. From midpoint I am taking. If required, we will extend our dimension of the box. Okay, now based on first angle projection method, this box, this first quadrant, you can say, this box will be give you your front view. So let me write here front view. I will copy this, Control C, isometric view that I have written here. Now I'm pasting on to this box, and this is our front view. So I will edit it to front view. Okay. I'll bring this to the center. Anyhow, if it is not coming, then you can drag it like this also. Okay. So this is your front view. Top view will come just below this. Control C is for copy, Control V. Why it is not coming? Okay, okay. On that location only it is. No, no, no. Control C, and now clipboard paste. Insertion point. Why it is not coming? Oh, it is going somewhere else. I don't know why it is coming there, but anyhow, we can move this to this location. You can edit this by double clicking on it, and you can make it top view. Okay. Now we will see what are the faces that we can observe in your front view. So let me take the use of this hatch command, okay, so that we can specify the surfaces which will be visible, okay, which you can use this gradient also. Let's use today gradient, okay. You can, if the observer is looking from this side, he will be able to see this face, this face, this face, and this face. So these are the faces which will be visible, okay, when the observer is looking the object from this side. So let me specify the observer location also, that observer is looking from this side. I will make one arrow at the top. Okay. And I will write in small text, I will write observer. I'll keep it as 3. Observer. This is looking very small, so you can increase the font size. Select the object, right click, go to properties, second last option from the bottom, go to properties. Here you can see text height. Where is text height? Here, text height is there and it is 3. So let's increase it to 5. Let's make it 5. Okay, now it is somewhat clearly visible, and move it from here up to here. Okay, now you can align this using your rotate command. This is my base point and I want to bring it like this. So when the observer is looking from this side, the faces that I have hatched, those will be visible from the front side. So we need to draw those things over here. So let's start with our line command. Here we can see 25 plus 25 plus 25. It is 75 and the height is 12. So let's draw a rectangle of, I'm going to switch on this ortho mode, of length 25 plus 25 plus 25. It will be your 75, and the height is 12. Now close this. Again 75, and you can close it. Okay. I'm taking this to center of this person. Okay. Now this is my box of dimensions 75 cross 12. I need to show these lines also 25, 25. So I will draw a line at a distance of 25, or you can use offset command. In the command line, you can see I have written offset, or you can directly go with this option here, offset. Both options are open to you. Okay, so you click on that offset and specify the offset distance. I need to offset a distance of 25. Select the object. This is my object on this side. This is the object on this side. Okay. So now those two lines are also visible to you. Now the upper portion, this upper block, we have to represent this portion. So I need to take a line from this end. Height is 25 again. And in horizontal direction, it is 20. And now you need to draw an inclined line. Okay. And that should meet this horizontal line at a distance of 20. So temporarily we need some line at a distance of 20. So let me draw one offset of distance 20 of this line on this side. This is a temporary line I am taking. Switch off ortho because I need to draw an inclined line and connect this point carefully. You can zoom it, connect this point with this point. Okay. Now you can delete this point line because this is not required. Okay. So I hope the front view is drawn. Is there anything missing in the front view? You can tell me. Is there anything missing or everything is fine? So you can type in the chat box, fine sir, F for fine and S for sir, fine sir. You can type in the chat box. Let me see how many of you are actively listening.
Fine, sir.
Okay. So the front view we have completed. Now we have to draw the top view. Before drawing the top view, we need to draw the projection lines. Okay. So let me bring this to center. Once you select any object, a local coordinate axis you can see in yellow color and red color, and using those coordinates we can move it. So I am bringing it little bit in upward direction. You can use move command also to do the same task. Okay, now to draw the projection lines, I will use the command X line. In the command line, you can see I have written X line. Okay, press enter. Now to draw the top view, I need vertical lines. Okay, so you can directly click on the second option. The first one is your hor for horizontal, BER, it is for your vertical. In your command line, I'm going to click on your second option, that is vertical. Now you can see one vertical line is ready with my cursor, and wherever I want, I can just click it. At all the corner points that I want to project at those locations, I need to put the projection lines. Simply I am clicking on those points. Okay, so I have drawn the projection lines. Once all, here is one more point that needs to be projected. Okay, now all points are projected. After doing this, you need to change the color. Okay, so better to select all the projection lines. For multiple selection, you need to press Shift key on your keyboard. Shift key on your keyboard and select all other lines. All vertical projection lines I have selected because I want to change the color of those lines. Right click, go to properties, second last option. Okay, second last option is your properties. Here you have first option as color that I am going to change to some light color. Okay, you can keep it yellow, green or cyan, any light color. Okay, as per your choice. I am leaving it up to you. I am selecting this cyan or light blue color. Okay, so the unwanted portion I will trim it. So the command that I'm going to use is trim. You can see in the command line, I'm going to use trim command. So once again, I would like to recall you for this trim command, you have two choices. After writing this trim in the command line, if I will press enter key 2 times, okay, then I can directly cut off. That is not required. The lines which is of no use, you can cut it out. Okay, these lines are of no use, so I have cut it out. This is of no use, so I will cut it out. Again, these lines are of no use, but still they are there. So we have to delete that. So for that, we need to come out of this trim command. You can see here in the command line, still the trim is there. So we need to come out of this. For that, I'm going to press escape key on my keyboard. Okay, now you can see my regular cursor is available. Two cross lines, and at the center there is one small square is there. Okay, this is the cursor. When you are in root directory, you can say, okay, now I need to delete these lines. So select and press the delete key on your keyboard. Yeah. So all the unwanted lines has been deleted. Now we will see what are the faces that we can see in your top view. So let's again use this hatch command. Okay. And this time we can go with this hatch, or I'm leaving it up to your choice. Whatever you want, you can use that. So this face will be visible. This face will be visible. And this face will be visible. Okay. So the white color that you can see on your screen, okay, this 12 is coming in between because that is dimension part. We can bring this down. Can we bring this down? Let me see. Yeah. Still you can see there is one black patch is there. So I will try to remove that using a command called regen. In your command line, you can see I have used regen, regen command. Press enter. Still that portion is not going away. So in that situation, we can go for one more hatching. Let's see. Okay, now you can see that white color, some pattern is there. Okay, and those surfaces we will be able to see on your top view. Here there will be one more line that is not visible, and that should be visible actually. So let me zoom it. Here is that line. You can change the color. That is one choice. Okay. Due to this hatching pattern, actually this line is not visible, but you keep in your mind that there is one line over there and we need to represent it in your top view. Okay. Or you can do one thing, you can change your hatching pattern. Okay. For these two faces. For one face, let me keep this line. Okay. And again, I am using some another hatch pattern. Okay, so these white colors, you can consider that those things will be visible on your top view. Okay, so let me draw this. Start with your line command, and the box size is 50, and on this side it is 75. So let's start with from here. So this will be your 75, and on this side I need to move 50, and again switch on the ortho. This side 75, and again close it. So this is the box. Again, if you will see, the width is 25. So we need to draw a line at a distance of 24 from this side. So you can either draw a line or you can offset the previous one. So I'm going to use the command offset. Offset distance, I'm going to keep 25. Which object? I want to offset this object. Okay. Now it is not required to bring it up to this location. So you can shorten it and it will come up to this line only. Now you can connect those two lines, 2 points. Okay. Here you can see this is not required. It should be up to here only. Likewise, this projection line is going up to there. That is not required. Okay. Now, similarly, you can draw for these projection lines also. You can bring it up to this location. You can bring it up to, no, this one is required because we need to cut a slot over here. Later on, we will remove it. And this one you can reduce up to this location, and this one you can reduce to this location. Now we need to connect one line at from here up to here, and I need to cut a slot. This slot, cutting slot is there na, of 12, depth is 12. Okay, so I need to draw a cut portion. On this side I need to move 12. This you can connect and here like this. Now unwanted portion you can trim. Okay, this part of the line I don't want, so I will trim it. Okay, so this part is trimmed. So this is your top view. Anything is missing? Or your top view is also complete? If it is clear to all of you, type in the chat box, clear sir, CS, clear sir. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, good to see your response. Now we have left with your side view. That we will continue after a short break. It's 12 o'clock, so I am giving you a 5 minutes break. So we will again start by 12:05. Okay. So you can stay connected here. Just you can mute yourself as I'm going to do. We will meet again at 12:05.
ఇది ఈ పక్క నుంచి చూస్తే ఇట్లా
Okay, it's I'm back. I hope you people are here. So now we have to draw its side view. Okay, so for drawing view, we need to draw one line intersecting this third quadrant. So as we did in the last problems, I will draw a line using your coordinate system method at the rate. I will take the line length as 150 and angle made by this is 90 degree 180 plus 45 will give you 225. So initially I have not given the point, sorry. Point is this one. From here I need to draw one line, okay, and at the rate 150 is the length and angle is 225. So this is the bisection line that I have drawn. If you want to set at what is the angle, so you can go for the dimensioning part and take the value. Angular dimension I want to see. So here in this drop list, you can see angular dimension. From here you can give. You need to select this line, horizontal line, and so if this portion is 135, so it will be 360 minus 135. Okay, so let's go with this geometry part only. Okay, we will see them like this. 45, 45 again. I will go with this one and this one, and I will overlap it to make it 90, and from this and this side. So you can see the distribution. For this 135 also you can break it to smaller one, like angle between these two lines is 45 and angle between this and this is 90 degree. Okay, so this is clearly showing that we have drawn a line which is bisecting these two lines. Okay, so now I am going to delete these things for better clarity. Okay, now again we need to draw the projection lines. So for that we need X line. I have used X line and it will be horizontal. So the first option HOR, it will give me the horizontal projection lines. So I will project all the points that I want to project. After doing this, I need to change the color. Okay, so for drawing the projection line, I have used the command X line. All of you type X line in your chat box. X line. Let me see how many of you are here. Type X line in your chat box. Okay, very good. So to draw the projection lines, we are using this command X line. Keep this in your mind. Okay. Now change the color. So for changing all the color of all the lines, you need to select multiple lines. Press Shift key of your keyboard and select multiple lines. After selecting all the lines, you can see the color of those lines has been changed. Now right click, go to properties, second last option from the bottom. Here you can see the color is bilayer. You can make it to the color of your requirement. I'm making it cyan, that is light blue color. Okay. Now I need to trim this line. Single enter I have pressed because I want to cut these extra lines beside or beyond this line. Okay, so I will select this as the baseline, and then again I will press one enter and I will cut these extra portions. Okay. Similarly, on this side also you can cut it out. I'm going for double enter this time. Double enter advantage is whatever you don't need, you can directly cut it out. Okay. I don't want this, so you can delete this. Okay. Now come out of your that trim command, and I will stretch it, or you can say I will reduce its length up to the required location. For this line also, it is required up to here only, and this line is required up to here only. Okay, similarly, okay, this is fine. This is the top view. Now we need to project these vertical lines also. Again, go for X line, press enter. This time I need vertical lines. So the second option in your command line, you can go for that vertical, click there and specify the point. Zoom it using the scroll key of your mouse. And click on the points of intersection. Okay. After drawing these lines, what we need to do is changing the color. Select all the lines by pressing Shift key of your keyboard, then going to properties and changing the color to light blue. Okay, now trim the unwanted portion, use trim command, select baseline. So when we need to select any baseline, we have to press enter single time. This is my baseline. I will select this line. You can see the color of this line had changed. Now again press enter, and then you can delete the unwanted portion. Okay, now you can see how the rays are coming here and it is getting reflected beyond this line. Okay, now we have drawn the vertical projections. We need not to get these parts, so you can trim that part also. Trim, double enter. Now I will project the horizontal lines from front view. For that, I need again that X line command. This time I want horizontal lines, and I want to project this point, and I want to project this point. That's it. Okay. Now change the color, select multiple selection, Shift key of your keyboard, right click, properties, color, make it cyan, and close it. Now trim the unwanted portion. Okay, here you can see those lines are there, so delete it manually. Okay, on this side also you can trim it. Now you can reduce its length up to the required. Okay. Now, if we will see that portion, what are the lines that will be visible? Let us draw that part. This blue color is overlapping, so let us reduce it to the required length. Reduce this to the required length. Reduce this up to the required length. This also we don't need up to that length. Reduce it up to here, and this one also we need up to here only. Now this is not required up to this length. This also we can reduce it up to here only. Okay. Now one line is missing, but if you will see it from this right hand side, this is your right hand side view. So I will copy this, Control C, and I will paste it here. Where is that? Oh, I don't know why it is running away from this original location. Let us bring it at this location. Okay, double click and edit it. This is your right hand side. One space is required. You can drag it to make it in one line, and you can further move it in this direction. Okay. Now, one line, if you will see it from the right hand side, this cut portion here, it will not be visible. So you need to show it with hidden line. So I will draw one line, and later on we will change its property to hidden line. So hidden line is nothing but basically the dashed lines. Okay. So if we will check whether it is in our library or not. So right click by selecting, go to properties and line type. We have continuous by block and by layer, but we need dash lines. So for that, the command is line type. You can see in the command line type. Okay. For your practice, you type in the chat box line type. So this command we use for loading different new type of lines. Okay. So type line type in the chat box. Only 2 responses till now. We have a total of 51 participants. Okay. So now you can see here on the when you press line type and enter, this window will appear. Here you can see one option is there, load. You need to click on that load and select the dash lines, okay, or the hidden lines. Select that line, press OK, and press OK again. Okay, now we will select this line, right click, go to properties, and here now you will get that dash line option also. Okay, so you can see not visible those dash lines. So right click, properties, we need to change the scale. Let us make it as 0.3. Okay, now let us check it. Yeah, it is coming. So this dash line is there because that will not be visible. Okay, so I hope this right hand side view is complete or anything is missing. I think it is complete. Okay, so now we can give the dimensions. Before changing the dimension, I want to change the line weight. Okay, let me see whether I am able to do that. Select the lines by pressing Shift key. I want to change the line weight, means visibility I want to increase. Go to properties, and here line thickness is 0. What will happen if I'll make it 0.5? Anything happening? Oh, that entire line disappeared. There is some option for changing the line weight. Let me check it. Just give me a few minutes. Line weight. Yes, here is that option, line weight. Okay. So what if I'll make it as 0.5? Nothing. Properties again, and line type, this time more than one. Let's make it 2. Is happening something? No, I don't know why it is not showing like that. Let's reason it. Okay, it will not come, it means. So let's give the dimensions now. I was trying to make this, the line width little bit more darker for clear visibility of our object line. Okay. Okay, anyways, let's give the dimension. This you can show in breakpoints 25, 25, 25, or you can show in one slot 75. So here, since we have 3 blocks, so better to represent using 25, 25, 25. All the dimensions that is there in our isometric view, that we will show here. Okay, this is 20 and this is also 20. Okay, anything else that we can show in top view? Yeah, this height we can show as 12. Okay, okay, fine. So these things we can show in your front view. Now come to your top view. In your top view, this dimension you can show as 25. Okay, and this dimension you can show it as 50. Rest everything we have shown in your front view. Anything left that we can show here in your side view? Yeah, this cut portion is 12 that you can show. This 12 dimension. Okay, rest everything is shown over here. If you want to give the dimensions here also, you can give it, but minimum required dimensioning we have given over there. Okay, this will be 50. This height already we have shown here in the front view. So the minimum dimensions we have shown using all the 3 views. Okay, so once the dimensioning part is complete, then we can do the plot command. Before plotting something, you have to write your roll number and name. So I will, you can go with this text command and write here your name, change the text height, make it 6. Your name, you can keep XYZ, click somewhere outside, Z, enter, A, enter, name, and you can copy this and you can paste this where here it is. Okay. Yes, anyone saying something? You can move this up to your desired location and you make it as your roll number. So you need to write here your name and your roll number. So this drawing is also complete. Is there anything missing or it is clear to everyone? If it is clear to everyone, please type in the chat box, clear sir. CS is for clear sir. Okay, now we will plot this using your plot command. So as I have told you, you can use the shortcut key of your keyboard, CTRL plus P directly you can press, and you will get this window that you can see on your screen. Okay, or I'm pressing the escape key to come out of it. Okay, the one way that I have told you is shortcut key on your keyboard, control plus P, CTRL plus P. This is one option. Another option is you can click on your file. Where is that file? File option is not showing here. So here directly plot option is coming. Okay, so you can directly go to this plot. This is another way, and let me check. You can directly type here plot also, and let's see where, yeah. So this is the 3-way through which you can go for the plot command. Then continue to plot a single sheet. I hope you all remember what to do. You have to select a printer or plotter. What is the difference between printer and plotter? Printer can be anything that you can see for your domestic purpose, that can plot your A4 size paper or A3 size paper. But for free size printing, big plotter machines are there, big printer machines that are called as your plotter. Okay. So let us print it to PDF, AutoCAD to general documentation, PDF printer. Paper size, I will select A4. That is your 297,210. What you want to plot? You have to select the window. Now you have to create your window. Okay. So I will select from this corner up to this corner. Now center the plot and preview. Okay, we forgot to give the margin. So you can give the margin as well. And you can observe here this hatching pattern is completely becoming dark. So you can use some other pattern also. Okay, I will create that margin box. And I will also try to change this hatch pattern. Let me see whether I am able to make it or not. Let's stay with the gradient only, and the color we will change this time. Okay, familiar with the previous one. This is fine. This will make it as Now let's select this surface. Is it looking like the same previous one? Yeah, it is. Or you can choose same color. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. Now draw a margin. For that, you can go for a rectangle command. Starting from this corner up to this corner. Okay. Again, one more rectangle. We will give some pattern in between those two rectangles. Okay, the design will look good. And I will give some distance. This is one way that you can see that I have drawn another rectangle and dynamically I have allocated. You can use that offset command here also. Let me use that Control Z. I have done. I have removed the second rectangle and I'm going for the command offset. Offset distance you can keep 10, 20 or 25. So let's keep it as 15, 15. Press enter. Now select the object. This is my object and this side I want to. This is my object and this side I want to offset. This is my object and this side. Like this you can do. Okay. So just for your visibility, I have taken these things. Okay. No need to go for this much. Okay. Now fill something in between this. No. It is picking all the areas. Let me see whether, oh, this is also not working. In between these two, I'm picking and it is selecting everything. Okay. This is not proper. The offset command is not working properly, I think. In that situation, this hatch is not working in line with, then in that situation, we will go with our rectangle only. Let's see whether it is working or not. Any pattern you can select. So many patterns are there. I don't know why it is picking the inside also. Okay, so let's leave it. Okay. So again, you can go for the plot command with your margins. Select the printer to your PDF. Paper size A4. What you want to display, I want to display this window. Now you can select this corner and this corner. Center the plot and preview this. Okay, since we have started with the corner point, so you can see these two lines are not coming here. Again, you can resize your window. Let's see whether it is coming or not. Preview. Now this time you can see your entire margin is coming. Oh, line weight here you can see we have increased it to 2. So that is visible here. It was not looking there, but when we are going to print, it is looking like that. Okay, so this line type I had made as 2. Yeah, so it is looking very much high. So let's keep it something more less than that. Let's keep it as 1 and see how it is looking. Just for that one line I want to see. Okay, so what I will do, I will directly see the preview. Still it is very high. In that situation, what we will do, we'll keep the baseline, what is default value, We will keep that only by layer. Okay. You can play with it which is going for the better visibility. I have shown you the option how you can change this line weight. Okay. So like this, you can save your file, click on the plot, and go to the directory where you are saving all your files. I'm saving in D drive. This is ortho iso exercise number 3, and save it. Automatically that PDF file will be open, and this you can take printout to keep it in your record file. Okay. So I hope this is clear to all of you. So this is how we can draw your isometric projections. This we had made as your isometric projections. It is looking like a 3D object, okay, but this is not a 3D object. Okay, I will show you how it is not a 3D object. With one click, I will show you. Where is the drawing that we are? This one. Okay. Here, where is that option? Coordinate system. Where is that option? Okay, on this side, on this right hand side, you can see what I'm going to show it. This drawing is looking like it is a 3D object, but it is not drawn in a 3D. Okay, that I'm going to show you. Here you can see top view is highlighted. Now, if you will go to some other view by clicking on this, this is the right view. Okay, you want to see the top view, then it will come like this. If you want to see the front view, it will look like this. If you want to see the isometric view, that option will also be available here. I'm looking onto that. Yeah, this is your isometric view. So you can see this is a 2D drawing on one plane only. This is drawn on your one plane as per this coordinate system. Let me show you the coordinates. Yeah, here you can see X, Y, and Z, the cursor of my mouse. So all the drawings are drawn on XY plane only, a 2D figure. Okay. So in the next class, we will see how to start with your 3D modeling. Okay. These components, whatever we have drawn for your isometric and orthographic projections, those objects we will draw using your 3D commands also. Okay. So from here you can see how to change the different view orientations. Sorry. So we were working on your top view. So this is your top view, as you can see it on your screen. So my side for today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. If you have any doubt to this topic, you can ask me. If it is clear, then you can type clear in the chat box. CS for clear, sir. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask me. So we have finished 2. Okay, we have finished 2 units, And if you will syllabus, we have 5 unit total, in which the last is your project work, unit number 5. Okay, so for learning purpose, I have only 4 units. So 2 units, that is the syllabus of your examination. The timetable that you have received, your mid-1 examination, in that timetable, GDM is not written there because that is a subject, practical subject. Okay, so based on, will depend on me on which date I want to keep at mid examination. So for your convenience, you focus on your mid-1 regular subjects now. When is your regular examination over? After that, we will take your G exam. Okay, that will also we will decide coordinator whether to keep objective question or subjective question. We will discuss with our coordinators. Then I will inform the message to all of you. Want to discuss, you can discuss now. The session is open to all. We have around 7 to 8 minutes left. If you have anything to discuss, you can discuss with me. Or if you don't have anything to discuss, then we will close the class. That's all from my side. I'm going to end the meeting. Thank you for patiently listening to the lecture. Have a nice day.